Hi, my name is Paul Myers. I had no money, nowhere to stay, nothing really. I had clothes on my body and a few $100. That's kind of it.
I want to go there and do something or
Practice.
do something again. I haven't gotten my stepdad this in a while.
Paul failed to grasp simple concepts in school. His written and oral communication skills lacked clarity and the acceptable articulation of a person his age. He lost interest in education and slowly lost the interest in knowledge he once possessed. Eventually, Paul was unable to work independently, had horrible work habits, and so was unable to work in a team. This inability to work in a team slowly transformed into the inability to socialize, and so Paul became an outcast. For most homeless, becoming an outcast is the first major step. Paul demonstrated all the general signs of one heading down this dark path. Once Paul was kicked out of school, he felt the need to fill this gap in his life with something. Paul then turned to drugs. Usually glue or some type of adhesive to inhale is the drug of choice for these people. This addiction filled the gap, satisfying him for a while. Yet like most homeless, this gap turned into a void and engulfed him, causing him to end up on the street. The majority of homeless do not realize their mistakes and the severity of their addictions, so I believe Paul is the rare exception, glimmer of hope for realizing he needs to change.
Hi, my name is Paul Myers. I was born January 17th, 1972. I was having a good life, and then I got to high school, met some bad friends. Did some drinking all the time, partying, and with that money I purchased a sleeping bag. I figured I need something, regardless where I'm going to live, to sleep on. And I got that. I found some towels. I don't know, they were kind of old and rowdy, but I still carry them around today. I actually found a nice alleyway. I've been staying most of the time. The people there, I get pretty good change. A lot of people seem to pretty good for that stuff. They seem to give them good amounts of money. I walk around and go around, try to find the best places to stay. I stayed in a park. It was very nice, and I met some nice people. I want to get my life back together, but still drinking. I still it's definitely an addiction or something. I don't know. It's not going too well with that, but I'm trying to quit. Trying to quit. Who knows how it's working, but my career, I did work in a factory for a bit. It was good. I worked in a factory, then I worked in a music store for a little while. I got fired from there too. I just didn't show up, and it wasn't. It's hard to work when you're using all your money for alcohol. You're hungover the next morning. What are you supposed to do? I can't. I don't know what to do.
Paul, I know Paul. I've known him for a while. He's gotten pretty bad. He used to be a pretty good kid. Did well in school and stuff, and then all of a sudden it just went downhill, and he just didn't care as much. Was doing too much drugs, alcohol. When I first heard that Paul was homeless, I couldn't really believe it. It made sense, I guess, seeing as the road he was going down. You know, I feel sad for him. He went down that road and it took him to a place that no one really should have to go to.
At the start, me and Paul, we were pretty close, and I don't know, our parents were good, nothing was wrong in the family. And then as Paul got older, you know, we were teenagers, our parents divorced, and that hit him really hard.
Keep going, like,
He started to get really involved in drugs. You know, he'd come home completely stoned, he had no idea what was going on. And then one day he just didn't show up. He's left. We thought he was at a friend's house, but you know, he left. We learned he was on the streets. He didn't want anything to do with our family. He couldn't stand our parents, and I haven't talked to him in years. So it's been a pretty bad situation all around.
Every time I have some trouble, I go to him, he go to me. But like when I first heard about his parents divorcing, he started just acting a bit differently. As like some years went by, we started hanging out less, and like I just stopped seeing him altogether.
Living on the streets isn't easy. People are mean to you. They give you the worst looks, like you're some kind of alien or something. I mean, I get beaten up sometimes. People steal my money. I mean, what's the point? I mean, I don't. It's hard to do it. I mean, I feel like I'm an outcast. I feel like everyone hates me. No one gives me a chance just because of how I look, just because of what I do, what I am. I mean, I'm a person just like everyone else. People need to accept that. People need to understand that. It's tough. It's a tough life, but you know what? You live through it, and I mean, when I know that I won't be homeless forever, and when I'm not, I'll look back on this. It'll be a life-changing experience. It'll be better for the good. I'll know not to be stupid and not to get into drugs, not to, you know, not to waste my money, not to waste my life. I mean, I'm having a hard time coping as it is, and just it's always gonna get worse before it gets better. But you know, I'll change. I know I will.
That's how you make basketball too. You just play for like this.